volatili come nomi che non ti rimangono in mente, quindi abbiamo pensato a un nome più incisivo, anche la suonata tra bus e bus, anche Gustavo qualcosa di buono che aiuta gli altri.
Infatti, come avete visto, è rimasto inciso.
Ha funzionato. Okay,
so before starting the presentation, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever been abroad for work or for a holiday?
Yeah.
Yes. And how was your experience with public transportation?
In my case, good. So, maybe you ask them.
So, if you have never been abroad, just imagine the situation. You arrive at the airport after a long flight and you're so exhausted and you just want to reach your hotel and relax. So you go up to the airport carrying all your luggages, there are heavy luggages, and so you decide to take a bus. But when the bus arrives, unfortunately, you find out that it's full of passengers just like you. So with all the luggages, and in this situation, what would you do? So maybe you, if you know that before, you would ask for a taxi. But there wasn't a system to tell you that. But there are some systems already that count the people on the bus. But the solutions aren't efficient because most of the times there are companies that create this device, but the data, they keep the data from their own to analyze the data, and the results aren't available for the citizens. Other solutions are, for example, applications that shows in fact how much people are on the bus. But if you are in a foreign country, when you arrive, you don't have the internet connection to download the application. And if you aren't a citizen of that country, you don't know that a system like this exists, in fact.
To avoid this very problem, we created Gustavo. So, what is it about? Installed on any means of transportation, Gustavo is able to tell exactly how many passengers are on that mode of transportation and tell them directly to the travelers. This communication is simple and quick because avoiding the app problem, we install directly on the bus stop a support that tells you how many places are left on the bus, on the train, or anything. If you want, we can try it because it works. This is the camera that should be on the bus. Now it's on the side, but usually it would be on the top because counting on top it would be easier and has fewer errors than this because superposition. If you step this side, it's like you are out of the bus, and this is the button to open the doors. That starts the video. Fine. The door are open, you can pass, please, one at a time because it doesn't
Not
count.
near, please.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. So it's here.
Close. Is transferring the file. This is the video that he did, and it's processing. Yeah. Two. Now it's sending it to the Arduino, and it displays that three seats are taken out of 16. We did an average of 16.
Our project also utilized an artificial intelligence model. This is Euro 11.1 that allows us to accurately count how many people got on and out the bus, and even if the bus is really crowded. But what will happen if Gustavo entered the market? It will be the end of endless and useless lines at the bus stops and the fear of not having a seat for you. It would reduce the overcrowding of the public transportation and so the risk of being injured on it. And and in the end it would be public transportation would be much more efficient and so more accessible to a lot of people that wouldn't use their vehicles and cars and so reduce the emission of polluting gases in the atmosphere. Wouldn't that be amazing? Yes.
Yes. Fine. Perfect. So, if I can, this will be one-way road. So,
Sorry.
okay. So you have to make sure that a bus has two doors, one to go in and another to go out.
No, in reality, if we put the camera on top, we can make the line that you saw, the line that was vertical. We make it horizontal so that when you get in, it counts you in. When you get out, it counts you out. On every entrance of the bus.
Okay, but if it takes number the people who goes in and somebody goes out.
Yes,
It's
it counts
it
it
will,
already.
You can try it if
We
you
can
want.
try it.
Okay, so it's working.
Yes.
Okay.
For example, please.
Jesse, please.
It's okay. It's okay. I believe you.
If you want, we can try it. That's no problem.
It's okay. Boys?
It transmits data to other devices or just the communication between the two?
For now, it's a simple communication from the Raspberry Pi that is in here to the server, and from the server to the Arduino. But we are thinking about making it accessible to an app too, because making it only an app would
We create the same
create the
problems
same problem,
as we seen before.
we were trying to remove.
This is the app, the idea is good, but better, in my opinion, is the transportation company too. So they can plan more buses in the crowded
Yes.
places
Yes.
and less in the empty places.
In fact, our next steps are to start some accords with local bus companies. Also to monitor how much the bus is used. So if we need to add a bus or to reduce the number of buses of the line. And so it will become a great project, I think. And who knows, maybe we'll see Gustavo in a couple of years.
Another idea I had it some time ago, but I never realized it, is to give a GPS sensor
We are
to
planning
the
to
buses, so you can use
This is
The
street.
one
the
that
app
talks about the other ideas we had.
to control when the bus arrives.
Alright, yes.
In fact,
It's one of the ideas.
in one of the ideas, and it's shown
On the left page.
Yeah, GPS.
Without this,
Here is the GPS.
Uh-huh.
Did you make some video or something?
A video, yes. You did the video when you worked.
Yes, because it wasn't on the.
Sorry, she means the video like presenting the problem, the project. No, they didn't because it wasn't mandatory.
But it was. Sylvia says it was.
No, in the national rules, it is especially written that it is only.
I don't know. I know the national rules in my country.
Yes, that's
but I
fair.
don't know yours. Okay. Anything else?
Okay.
What was the cost?
The whole cost. most of the cost was for the deadlines.
Yes.
Okay.
These were two prints. These were from the school, so I don't know how much they cost. The boards too were from the school, so I don't know average.
50.
It's pretty cheap. Are two
An
boards.
Raspberry Pi 1 before and Arduino Uno R4 Wi-Fi.
And the communication is Wi-Fi?
This is SSH from the Raspberry to the server, and from the server to the Arduino is HTTP.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.